If you're a person who has the desire or displays the desire to want to connect to the Creator, like I believe most people will want to, I don't know, there's just this something about us human beings. I don't know if it's just me or this also happens to majority of people around the world who have an inner hunger to want to understand what this world is all about, and to also have that hunger to want to understand if there's a bigger connection in our purpose here on earth that is more than just being bettered by a woman and having those two parents in one's life. Does it just end there? Or is there something or someone or a creator that is involved in all of this creation? Because when we get here as humans, we see not just us existing, but many other humans, nature, the cosmos in its entirety. We see all that in display. And as a natural reaction, we have the tendency as humans to ask questions like, how did all this get there? How come you can look up to the sky and the clouds is not falling over one's head? How come it's possible that you plant something and it grows beautifully well? For example, like a beautiful hibiscus flower or beautiful roses and all of that. How come you look at the animals, the way they procreate? Hello everyone, welcome back to Breakage Barriers. If you're new here, my name is Blessing. You can also call me Lady B. I mean, as humans, we have our own contribution here on earth and things that we can create and do, but there are other things that we also cannot create that just grow naturally without our intervention. So we tend to ask, how does all this happen? And then we have the tendency to want to research more. Hence, we have people that we call scientists, archaeologists, and so on. All of these questions are questions that most humans ask. And because we have that desire as humans to want to connect or reconnect to a creator that is supposedly out there somewhere, which I believe so many other people have come to understand that you don't need to look anywhere for your creator but inside of us. I mean, you look at nature and you can see creation. You look at the animals, you look at other people, and you can see creation that is beyond you. So how did religion come about? How come we as humans cannot research what is right before us in our eyes and come to understand how things work here on earth? Why do we need religion to be able to reconnect with the Creator? How did the creation of religion come about? Was it the Almighty Creator that created religion, or is religion man-made? Of course, all the signs shows that religion is man-made. Religion is not something the Creator created, because it's not something you can see from nature. It's not part of the cosmos. It's an ideology that was created through the experience of people here on earth. So this sect of people have come together, conclude that when they relate with the cosmos or the Creator in this pattern, things work for them. That's religion. I mean, I have been a Christian for as long as I know. Growing up, I've only practiced Christianity. And one thing the Christian religion teaches you is that their way, I have to laugh. I laugh because now I have gathered and still gathering a lot of knowledge, especially through the study of theology. I've come to realize the Christian religion teaches that their way is the only way. Their way of relating with the Creator is the best way. Their way of relating with the cosmos and with other people is the only best, right, perfect way of relating with Creator, which is in confliction with the other types of religion, as the Muslim religion beg to differ, the Buddhist beg to differ, and the other types of numerous religion all beg to differ. So as humans who have the hunger or desire to reconnect with the Creator and be able to navigate this earth in a way that is full of high ethical moral value, and then one is being told this is the only way you can do that. And so we have so much confliction, but a common interest as a sect of humans who desire to reconnect with the Creator. So we have a common ground, but we cannot come to an agreement on this common ground on how to go about achieving it. That's religion. I just described religion in a layman's language. Religion is a man-made culture. It's all about culture of relating with the Creator. That's my own interpretation of how I see religion. Now that I have studied what I study and I'm able to come to my own conclusion of what I've been practicing all these years and how it has controlled my mindset, my culture, and the way I see life and relate with other people. Religion takes a lot of naturally gifted instinct away from us. Religion, in most cases, does not allow us to use our intuition, does not allow us to relate with other people and the Creator for that matter with the level of love we carry in our hearts. So religion has put down this pattern that must be followed, and that's confliction I have about religion. It's got to be followed in that path. If not, you don't belong in that religion. And because as humans, we desire that sense of belonging, we tend to be easily manipulated by these all types of religion. Because religion is an effective method of manipulating people to relate with their Creator, even when deep down in their heart it doesn't sit well with them. For example, if you take into account the historical violence that Christianity has played in the life of people around the world, Christianity was the tool that was used to colonize the entire continent, not just Africa. Because in those countries where Christianity was introduced, their culture was completely different. Therefore, Christianity today has this issue called syncretism, is when a particular people practice their religion by infusing their culture into that religion, which tends to change the pattern of that religion. For example, in Christianity, you have the Catholic, which was originally from the Roman. You have the Pentecostal aspect of it, which originated from US. And that Pentecostal has subtypes of Pentecostal churches practiced differently according to the culture of such countries. That's why you tend to have all these conflictions of doctrines in the Christian religion. And this also applies in the other religions like the Muslim religion as well. So as a human who has allowed type of religion that they practice to control how they see life generally, how they relate with other people, especially other people from other parts of the world, how they relate with their own Creator. Meanwhile, we are all here to fulfill individual purposes. A Christian from a particular location of the earth undermines or undervalues the other Christian because of the cultural differences. As a person who does not practice religion, you might want to think that the religion will bring them together since they have a common ground. But you'll be disappointed to know that there are great differences and discrimination. In some cases, racism, because of the level of superiority attached to this practice of these different types of religions. That's where you have when a Christian believes that another individual who is not practicing Christianity is more inferior to them for the fact that as they practice the Christian religion, they are more likely to be accepted by the Creator after death. That is, to go to heaven, like they normally say it. And another person who is not practicing the Christian religion is more likely to end up in hell because they feel superior. It's all about superiority. If it's not about superiority, then you'll be meek enough, you'll be humble enough to understand that religion is not what qualifies one as good person. Christianity is not what qualifies one as a perfect or good person, but the content of that person, the behavior of that person, how that person relates in hate or in love with other people. Religion is not the qualification of being a good person or making heaven like it's normally propagated. It's the behavior of the individual. It's the love, the wisdom, the empathy, the compassion, the kindness that individual exhibits, regardless of being a religious person or not. Religion is not the one-way ticket to eternity. A good behavior is empathy, love, and your level of spirituality in this world. Be it the way you relate with the cosmos, the way you relate with other human beings, the way you relate with nature in itself. Those are the qualities that determines what next level we all attain after leaving this earth. All right. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Hope to see you again in the next video. Take care now. Bye.